Okay, hello guys, welcome to Ark. In this let's play of Ark, I'm gonna be kind of like a low-level tutorial guide. I'm not gonna go over everything, but I will go over a lot. It's up to you guys. As you can tell, it's 2017. There's a lot of changes in Ark now from when I first started playing. That's why I kind of wanted to. That's why I kind of wanted to do the let's play, because so much has changed now. There's so many new dinosaurs, etc. So we've got ourselves our guy right here. It's a little too bulky, and we can change all kind of stuff: hair color, head size, tons of stuff. Or we could just randomize it, and you can see you can make some pretty funky looking characters in this game. But I've already got a saved guy. He's just like a dumbed down version of the main guy, a little bit smaller, because the other guy's humongous. I was killed by a Titan Ball because I was just testing out the server, making sure all my recording stuff was good, so then I killed myself to create a new character. The way you save a character is if you were to make a character that you like, you would click right here to save a prison, and then you would name it, and then it would pop up right here, and it would go down in this list. So we're going to go ahead and as you can see, these are from other, okay, this is the map, first of all. And you can put little pins on it so you can like name stuff, so you know where your home is, your house is, you know where resources are, etc. And on a different server, I had my home there in middle here. I don't know if I kind of like that area that I lived in. I don't know if I want to live in there again. But yeah, these are the spawn regions, and you see that little white, not really white, that bluish white light circle that's everywhere. That's telling you where each zone is. So these are all the spawn points. And I think I want to spawn right here by Greg. This is Greg's Island. I think I want to spawn near there. Hold on, let's find. Yeah, there we go. So basically at the start of the game, everything kills you. You're going to die a whole bunch. So you want to get like a nice area, like the beach, for example, where there's not much predators. So let's go ahead. We're going to rename our guy to Cedric, which is my real life name. And then create new survivor. And hopefully we'll spawn by Greg's Island. Oh, and by the way, guys, so we are on an official server, meaning that I think it's 1.5 now. Okay, hold on, sorry, I'll just, did I really spawn? Who builds these type of things? Okay, so I'm on the beach now. As you can see, there's rocks everywhere. I'm gonna pick these up. See, it's 3x. Usually it's only 1. I don't know why. I think there's an event going on. I am on an official server. It's 1, 2, or 3. I don't know. They do a lot of events now. So there we go. We've grabbed up our rocks, which we're gonna need. And just like in many survival games, we're gonna have to go. Oh yeah, picking up rocks. You press E. E is like Are we trapped? I think we're trapped. That's really weird. E is the button that's used for everything. To pick up berries, to equip items, to everything. So we're gonna go grab 1 wood and 10 thatch. We just need 1 more thatch now. Nice. And now with a stone, with 1 stone, I think it is. Let's see. Let's look. With 1 stone, 1 piece of wood, and 10 thatch, we can now make ourselves our first primitive tool, which will be the pickaxe. With this pickaxe, okay, yeah. So look. So the new inventory is kind of different. You've got everything about you right here in the middle. You've got your level, the region you're in, temperature, armor, hypothermal insulation, and hyperthermal insulation. We've got our armor here, so head, torso, legs, feet, offhand, which is a shield, and hands. Now this is the leveling system down here. So this is the XP bar. As you can see, it's full, and I have 1 point available because I did level up. And now I can put it in any of these stats: health, stamina, oxygen, food, water, weight, melee damage, movement speed, crafting speed, and fortitude. You cannot upgrade torpidity. That'd be kind of cool if you could, though. Fortitude, it's how you can handle weather. So if it's that's probably not worded right, and probably a lot of people are gonna get mad at me. But for example, if it's really cold and you have really high fortitude, you'll have a high, like look right now, bottom left, I'm freezing. If I had really high fortitude, I might not have been freezing. I might have only been cold, or even just fine. So it's only good to upgrade really if you're planning on living in the winter, or maybe in the swamp where it's really hot. But there are armors, like in the winter there is I don't even know what it's called. Pelt armor that you can make, which keeps you really warm. And then same thing for the swamp, there's ghillie armor that keeps you nice and cool. So the first thing I want to upgrade is probably weight, because I have no storages or anything like that, so everything I make has to sort of stay on me. The first thing I'm gonna upgrade, I'm gonna get a stone hatchet, I think. Oh yeah, so this is engrams. Every time you level up now, it used to be every 5 levels you could get a new set of engrams, but now it's every level you'll get a new set. So this is level 3, this is level 4, level 5. basically if I double click or something, or if I click it, then click on the bottom right here, learn engrams for 3 engram points, I'll use up my engram points to learn it, which means I can now craft this. So I learned how to make the stone hatchet, and I'm going to learn how to make the stone spear. And in the bottom left hand, you can see my total points available, and you can also see up here with my engram points how much. So these little things right here, tabs, we've got the inventory, which I talked about already. We've got the engrams, the tribe. Let's actually go ahead and make a tribe. We can call it Golden Ages. No, it's way past that. I'm thinking about civilization here. Let's just start tribe of me. Tribe of Cedric, whatever. We'll change that later. I'll think of a good name. If you guys have a good name, put it down in the bottom. So this I'm not going to go into right now. I'll go into that later on. Ooh, we're going to die soon. Here is all the group whistling, which I'll go through later once we get dinosaurs. And this I'll go through later as well once we level up more. So I'm actually dying. If you look in the bottom left, how you see I have that broken bone, that means my health is extremely low, and I'm not going to be able to sprint when it's this low. See the ice cube? If I have an ice cube, that means that I'm so cold I'm taking damage. If it was a snowflake, that means I'm cold and I'm getting a reduced hunger effect, meaning I'm gonna go through hunger faster. When I'm freezing, I'm going through hunger faster and I'm taking damage. So it is nighttime, which kind of stinks. I don't really always start this game at night. Usually start this game at day. But I think I am gonna go. This sounds kind of gruesome, but I'm gonna kill myself and try to spawn somewhere else because this isn't a nice spawn. We're trapped from this great wall of spikes, which we will make later because they are very handy. I guess while I am waiting for myself to perish away, this is the hotbar down here. I didn't talk about that. You can double click an item to automatically put it down there in the first slot. If you had something already, double click it, it'll go down in the second, etc. Or you can click and hold and drag it into any slot that you want. And while it's down here too, you can move it. So my health is at 8.8 now, so we're gonna die, and then let's pick a different spawn. Oh, also if you press M, oh, it's blurry. Wait for it. There you go. You'll bring up the map of the game. Yours will not be filled up. You actually have to explore to make this fill up. If you left click, it'll bring it closer. If you press P, you can type in latitude and longitude and then the marker name. Or if you click here, you can remove them. I'm actually gonna remove mine from my other server. And we should die any second now. So we're how long are we into this episode? We're 7 minutes in, and we are already going to die. We're 7 minutes in already? Yeah. Jeez, this is going to be a long first episode, I think. Alright. Okay. There we are. Kind of gross. Don't suggest it. So we're not going to spawn on Greg's Island, because Greg's Island has been taken by some jerks. That's not bad. Thinking someone's definitely gonna live here because this is just it has beavers here. Beavers are really rare, unless they're like only found here really. And also found up here, so people always are gonna build here, so that's gonna be taken for sure. Problem with official servers is that there's so many people. Metal spots. I think we are gonna go here again, to be honest. Oh, now you guys don't know, but on my last server, that's what I was. So let's not create a new character. Let's hit respawn, and it says random location, but it's not a random location. It's in this general area, East Zone 1. Alright, so let's go ahead and spawn up here. Hopefully it'll be better. Oh my, did I just see more spikes? I could have swore I just did. Yep. Alright, this is very, very weird. Alright, so that's a drop. I guess I can tell you real quick. That's an airdrop. You have to be a certain level to open it. I believe this one is level 15. And it'll give you level 15 engrams, so it'll give me hide armor and stuff like that. Or is it level 20? It's level 15. And they always spawn in the same spot, so that's why someone put some metal thing, but he didn't do it very well. So we do have a base over here. Or is it just a spikes? Because if not, I want to build right there. Because it's nice. There's no bad mobs. There's a couple dillos and whatnot. Looks like this is just spikes. So I am going to build here. So let's grab up some rocks just like last time. There we are. Let's go ahead and punch up our tree. As you notice, the pick is still in the first one, right? It's actually not. It's faded out, as you can tell, which means it's what I used to have there. So if I get enough resources to craft it, I can just click it and it'll make it. or I can hold it and it'll tell me what I need to make it. And once it is made too, which I can make it now, as you can see, it's crafting in the bottom left. You can see it. And then it'll automatically go into the first spot. And boom, now it's in my hand. So now if I click one, kind of basic, you'll pull it out. And a pickaxe is quite good at collecting thatch from trees. Not so good at collecting wood. It also, really important, it's also really good at collecting flint. So let's go over to one of these big rocks over here and bash it with our pickaxe and grab some flint. We need flint to create our hatchet. Hatchet gets wood from trees, as you'd probably guess, and it gets good stone from, well, stones. Oh, this is a Compty. This guy isn't too fun. Alright. The Compties, you see the +1? The bigger the herd, or bigger the group, sorry, not herd. The bigger the group of Compties, the bigger their buff is, bonuses. Animals can also get buffs. If there's a female and a male close to each other, they'll get a mate boost. Alright, so these guys are now dead, and these guys will give us some nice meat. Problem with Compties is they have a very hard hitbox to hit, which is kind of annoying. There we go. The pickaxe is better at getting meat from bodies than hide, while the axe is better at getting hide from bodies than meat. So let's go back over to the rock and let's finish what we were doing. Grab some more flint. And I have run out of stamina now. As you can see in the bottom left, my guy looks tired. If I stand still, I'll regain stamina much faster, but it burns through my food. And if I work through exhaustion and I keep mining, I'll get this torpidity effect. If this gets high enough, I will actually pass out. Alright, so let's go ahead and put another point into weight. And let's learn ourselves a campfire. And I don't think I'm going to learn any armor just yet. I would like to get the building stuff first. So what I can do now, though, because I do have some flint, I can go over to crafting and I can make my axe. And yes, you do poop in this game. I just pooped. Boom. We'll drop that down there, which is awesome. We'll grab some more wood now with our trusty hatchet. Yeah, look how much more wood that is. That gave me 45 wood, while the pick wouldn't give me nearly that much. And I am cold now, as you can see in the bottom left. That's why I'm also burning through food a lot faster. That's why it is good to get armor, because armor does keep you warm, or it helps to. But the cloth armor isn't that good, and it's, I don't know. Right now I want to save up my fiber, because you get fiber. Fiber is kind of like a difficult resource at the start. It's kind of annoying. So yeah, to get fiber, oh, and I should tell you how to do this as well. Like I said earlier, E is to do most things. If you don't know how to pick something up or whatnot, try E. So we're going to walk out and we're going to press E, and we're actually going to collect the berries. And you'll get the berry bushes. You'll get berries, as you can see, and fiber. Now, something you should know about the berries is these berries right here, narco berries. These will put you to sleep. While these do the opposite. So if your torpidity is rising right now, as you can see with mine, these will do the opposite. So if I eat these by putting my mouse over it and pressing E, as you can see, it went back down to 0. It goes down. But the side effect with that is, look at my water in the bottom right going down fast. I get incredibly thirsty. But that's okay, because we're going to run over here and we can look at the water and press E, and boom, I drank it and picked up a rock. Nice. Now, what I'm going to do, because my hunger is really bad, I'm going to put my cursor over some berries and I'm going to hold E, and this eats berries super fast. I didn't know that before, and I used to do this. One berry at a time. Or I went down here and I spammed it, or which is dumb. You can just put your cursor over it and then hold E. Don't eat those berries. Awesome. And then we can go ahead and drop these. Actually, you should be holding on to the narco berries because you will need them later, but by the time I do need them, those will have already spoiled, because all meat and berries spoil. As you can see, this little green bar is showing, indicating how much time is left. Or you can put your cursor over it and it'll tell you exactly how much time until it spoils. Okay, so now the next thing we want to do is we want to make a spear. Right? So we can get some meat. So a spear takes 8 wood, 2 flint, and 12 fiber. Now, spears break quite easily, so I'm going to make more than one. I'm going to make 4 right now. I like to have around 5 at a time, but that's okay. We're going to put this in our 4th slot. And I'll tell you why in a second. We're going to upgrade another point into weight. Weight is something you'll really need at the beginning. And awesome, here. Now this is something I can tell you too. You see how this is, I can't learn this engram. And it says I need to learn the thatch door frame first. If you level up to level 10, I would not be able to make some of these things. And the reason of that is because you need to upgrade everything. You need to go down. It's like a tech tree, okay? So what we're going to learn here is we're going to learn all the thatch building stuff. Can I get it all? Nice. Perfect. Awesome. And let's see. Hold on. Now I'm thinking, what should we do now? All right. So yeah, why I wanted to leave this gap there is because I want to make a torch, because that helps me keep warm. So we're gonna grab some more flint. Awesome. You come over here and make a torch. Ooh, and I'll make another spear. Now, if you want, okay, if you're wondering how I'm getting this thing down here, because if you click it, left click, you don't. All you do is right click. You see how it says right click for more options when I just hover this over? Right click for more options. I can craft the amount that I want. If I wanted to craft 2 instead of 3, or I can hit craft all or craft 1. And you see how it says E or A on it? So if I put my cursor over top of this and press E, it'll craft 1. If I put my cursor over top of this and hit A, it'll craft all. And I actually didn't know that until right now. So I'm going to grab my torch, put it down there. Let's see if it warms me up. Yeah, see now on the bottom left, did you see how it went away, the cold? So I'm no longer cold. And you also see that food and how it's going up. That means that my food is, well, going up. Because it doesn't instantly fill you up. It's, as you can see here, the number is slowly going up, which is kind of cool. So now what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to collect some more berries, because you do need them. I mostly need the fiber. And actually, let's make a bada boom, bada bit. Let's make a campfire so we can cook some meat, because berries aren't that good. And it's right here. It's going to be 12 thatch, 1 flint, 16 stone, and 2 wood. We're going to go ahead and make one of those. And now something cool. For placing items, either what you can do is click it, drag it down here, click 5, and then left click to place it. A lot of items you have to click twice because you click it to make it stick there. And if you look left or right, it'll adjust the angle that it is. So like with flags and whatnot. So, or you can just hover over your cursor over it in your inventory and press E and it'll automatically place it. Oh. It will not automatically place it. It'll automatically, I don't know what this sort of thing is called. Automatically put it in your hand, I'll say. So we're going to go ahead and just place this on the beach. Don't really care where it is. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get some more wood for the campfire. A fire will keep you warm. Obviously, if a torch will, a fire will. Awesome. So we got a bunch more wood. We're gonna go ahead and put half of it in there to split something in half like that. What you do is you hold shift, you left click and hold, and then I'm going to move it into the fire so then it splits in half. I'm going to put the 15 meat we already got and I'm going to hit light fire. Then I'm going to go over to this dodo I saw here, level 110 dodo. That's pretty good actually. I'll talk about levels later once I start taming things. Now there's 2 ways to use a spear. You can left click. Look, it broke in 1 hit, so it's really unreliable, these primitive spears. You can left click like this. Or you can hold right click and you can see how it charges. The more it charges, the more damage it's going to do. And as you can see, it does a lot of damage. And boom, the dodo is down. Now, again, I told you with the pickaxe harvests more meat. And the hatchet harvests more hide. But for right now, I just want some meat to get on this. Nice. So now we've got cooked meat and charcoal. Charcoal we don't need at the start right now, but I'd never throw it out because it is a necessary resource. So we're going to let that cook. And I am going to actually go kill the other dodo for its hides. We're going to put another point into weight. And we're going to build a little starter house. And I'm going to call that for the first episode, I think, guys. So, oh, also, oh, my dodos. Okay, let's take these guys out real fast. These are why dodos went instinct. He can take a spear through the face, though. That's quite impressive. Not that one. He was too low level. There we are, and I'm going for hide right now, as you can see, and we found ourselves a dodo egg. I am just gonna eat this right now. There's no, you can use it to make kibble, which is like one of the best things for taming dinosaurs. But there's another better way too right now that I'll go over much later when I'm probably around level 20 and start taming my first dinosaurs. Let's go ahead and kill this. I'm sorry, Dodo. We won't be killing dodos for long. We'll move up the food chain. Okay, dodo's trying to get away. Oh, wow, that's right through you. Ooh, jellyfish. You can go over there, Dodo. I don't really want to mess with jellyfish. As you can see how fast we're burning through spears, so I am going to actually make some more while our food cooks. We can make one more. I want to try this. So cursor over it and press A. And yeah, it does. It crafts all. That is pretty cool. Now, you see in the bottom, let me get my cursor out. The bottom, how there's that little blue line underneath the tool. See how this one's halfway down? That's its durability. If I was to hold over it right now, it'll tell me everything I need to repair it. It will be 1 stone, 1 wood, and 3 thatch. To repair it, you simply put it back in your inventory, and you hit repair. Boom, and now it's repairing. Might as well repair it real fast. Oops. Oh, I can't repair this. I'm gonna need more flint. That's okay. I'll do that later. Or you can let the durability completely break, and then you'll know when it's completely broken. It'll have a big X on it, and then you can just click on it, and then it will give you it'll craft it for you. And I don't know if you saw that, but we got some metal. We're gonna hold on to that for later on. And we got one more point. We're gonna put our last point into weight, then we're gonna put our points into something else. So boom, we are now level 6. So this is all the stuff that we can craft. I think I'm gonna save my engram points right now because you actually can't learn everything in the game. So I'm gonna hold on to them right now. And what I'm gonna do, I think, is I'm going to build our little starter base. We will not. Usually I don't build with thatch, but to build with wood now, let me see. They changed everything around. So to build with wood now, we're gonna have to be, yeah, level 11. So that's not too good. Yeah, so I'm completely new to the engrams now. About 2 days ago, this was 100% completely different. For example, I don't even know what this looks like. A turtle, a carbon meat saddle, which you couldn't make till like I think it was like level 30 or something, or level 40, something crazy before, and now it looks like you can craft it at level 10. And the bow was like a level 15, I think it was, and now it looks like it's level 10. The bola was way higher. Like, they changed everything. That's a parasaur saddle, I would think. Theomia. So yeah, they changed things around too. So this is a bit of a learning curve. Not really that big of a learning curve for me, but it is still new. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take our meat. I'm going to put it in the 9th slot. And now if I just tap 9, you can see I ate one. And you saw that 0 thing that popped up? Because eating meat actually heals you because of healing buff. People used to just, like, you know how fast they eat the berries? People would do that with the meat. So now they made it now, so if I'm holding it right now and you can't eat it insanely fast, and that was a big waste of food, but that's okay. It's a learning purpose. Do not get rid of spoiled meat. We need spoiled meat and narco berries because these two things together will will make us an awesome thing called narcotics. Yes, drugs, kids, drugs. Used for taming animals, because if you don't know already how to tame something, here I'm gonna try to talk and multitask. If you don't already know how to tame something, you will knock it out, and when it's knocked out, it'll have a taming bar and it will have an unconscious bar. And you do not want it to wake up. So to keep it asleep, you're going to force it down its throat some narcotics. That sounds really bad. Because it is. And then when it wakes up from eating enough food, that its favorite food, doesn't have to be its favorite food. If it's its favorite food, it will tame better. Then it will wake up and it will like you. We'll do tons of taming later on. And I am very sorry if you can hear that E. You won't be hearing that for too long. It's just at the beginning. We gotta collect berries, and I'll be spamming that E button. And my keyboard is extremely loud, so that kind of sucks. Basically, what I'm getting right now is fiber, because I need fiber for the building. That's why I don't like building out of thatch, because it's very fiber heavy. We have now hit the 23 mark, so good thing we're gonna be ending it off very shortly. Let's go ahead and let's build our little base. It's gonna be extremely small, guys. Aesthetic buildings look nice, but a little tip on when you're on official servers, people aren't the nicest. So if you have an aesthetically pleasing base, that'll even make someone want to raid you, just destroy everything even more. So yeah, and what I'm doing right now is I'm just putting it down in the hotbar, like so. Thinking I don't want to be on this side because people come through here often. So yes, we're gonna leave that campfire there because I'm definitely gonna come back over here. I'm gonna run on the other side of the other side of this little mountain area. That's a brontosaurus, by the way. That thing is not mean unless you hit it. Just letting you guys know, I'm not running at my death right now, as you will see me do that though later on because I do make them. Hello? Hello? Oh, he's unconscious. He's unconscious standing up. That is so weird. Usually when you log off, your body falls, but for some reason it's just standing. So let's check what this guy's got. He's got some thatch, some wood. Thank you, sir. Oh, look, he's growing some stubbles. I should grow. Oh, yeah, my beard's starting to grow. Oh, I love that new mechanic that they added. Let's just drag his body out over here. Actually, hold on. I forget if this is... Oh, I have to kill him first. Let's not kill him. I was going to harvest his body for meat. Real nice, I know. Yeah, this looks nice. We're kind of isolated from everyone else, because we don't want other people to come raid us, because that really stinks. I'm going to kind of hide our little base back over here. This is just so I can log off and I won't get killed. Even though I most likely will, because thatch is so easy to break. I could sit here, and if I just had the patience to, I would break into it. No problem. Let's go ahead and, as you can see, it's faded out, and I just clicked on it to make it so I could build it, the wall. Let's go. Oh my god, can I even get up here? Let's put the wall right there. Let's go ahead and take this down. Come on. There we go. And to get rid of this faded stuff down here, you're just going to click on it. There you go. Let's build ourselves a door frame and a door. Awesome. And a door. Cool. We'll put that there. And then the door there. And we've got ourselves the nicest looking base on the island. We don't only go for aesthetics, we go for size. It's just somewhere where we can log off, you know, not get completely destroyed. Or if raptors or something is chasing me, and I might be able to jump in the base fast enough and close the door. What I'm trying to do now, though, is pick up these berry bushes because they're really bothering me on the inside. There we are. Actually, I should have kept them because they kind of like keep the base hidden. That's okay, though. It's really... just marvelous. Alright, so guys, I hope you enjoyed. This is the first of many episodes of Ark. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button. Please do subscribe. If you are not new to Ark and I'm taking things too slow, I have other series that are gonna be starting soon, which I won't be such a baby like this is a spear and whatnot, but there's a lot to learn. So if you are new to Ark, this series will be going on. Subscribe if you want. It would probably be a big help. Alright, see you guys.